With the City of Austin Watershed Protection, I'm going to be talking about the difference between dog poop and wild animal scat. Do you think dogs get most of their food from a neighborhood with people or from the forest? If you said people, you're right. Most dogs are going to be eating dog food. So when we find poop in a watershed, it's easy to tell if it came from a dog because it's made from dog food. Do you think wildlife get most of their food from the forest or from people in a neighborhood? If you said forest, you're right. When we find wild animal scat, and scat means poop from a mammal, then we expect to see seeds or bones from what they ate in the forest. When we find wild animal scat in our watershed, we are actually going to consider that a good sign. Their scat can help spread seeds around to grow in new places. Wild animal scat also tells us we must have a good plant filter for water to flow through. Water flows downhill through the plants, and the plants make attractive habitat for wild animals to live in. So if wildlife get their food from the forest, then their scat will be in balance with the filter of the forest, and the water in our creeks can stay clean. When we find dog poop, we're going to consider that pollution. If dogs are getting their food from people instead of the forest, then their poop is out of balance with the plant filter in the watershed. When it rains, water moves from the high points to the low point in our watershed and will wash dog poop into our creeks. If it's too much poop for the plant filter to clean, do you want to swim in dog poop water? To prevent dog poop from polluting our creeks is to make sure we scoop the poop. In our backyards, we can use poop scoopers to pick up the poop and put it in the garbage. If we are walking with our dogs, we can use poop bags. We can grab the poop into a plastic bag and throw it into a trash can later. In Austin City parks, there are even stations with free poop bags to encourage people to pick up after their dogs. This way we can keep our creeks, feet, and streets clean. For additional educational materials, go to austintexas.gov/watershed/youth ed.